Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to In the Bag Disc Golf. Today, what we got is another bag review. This time, Dynamic Disc Sniper Bag. So you can go snag one of these for about 80 bucks, which is pretty good for the quality bag that this is. Let's start from the bottom up and check out the features on this bad boy. So, starting on the bottom, this is probably the cheapest part of the bag. Overall, it's a great quality bag. The bottom is that weather resistant material down here, but as you can see, there's no knobbies on the bottom, so nothing to keep it off of the ground when you set it on the ground. So all this will just be on the ground all the time. So you gotta watch where you're gonna set it down. Don't set it down in any mud or water or anything like that. If it's dry ground and grass, it's gonna be fine, but it's just something you have to keep an eye on over time. On the sides, you got your drink holder and you got your strap. So you can throw an umbrella, probably not one this big. This is for my cart. This is a huge umbrella. So you can put an umbrella there. You can put a chair in there, just like you can all of your other bags. Tighten that up. It's not going anywhere. You got yourself a chair whenever you're out there on the course. If you have a gator, you can put your gator in there, cinch it up. You got your gator with you. Or it'll hold your hydro flask. On the other side, you got the same exact pocket. Up here, instead of the strap, you have a little pocket for your scorecard or your mini. You got a little pencil pocket, which makes me think this was designed to be where your little scorecard goes. Like if you got one of those little clipboards, stick it in there. On the back, it's got some decent straps on it on both sides. It's got a good stitching around here, so you can pick it up from the handle and not worry about it getting torn or ripped. Seems like it'll hold up pretty good. It doesn't have a whole lot of padding, but it's got enough. And on the back, not really any padding. So it's not going to be like your 120, 150, 200 plus dollar bags that have all the padding back here with the breathable mesh and all that. That's not here. It's just the back of the bag. But it's comfortable on the back, and for 80 bucks, that's pretty dang good. So on the front here, you can see you got your sniper stitched down here, Dynamic Disc logo on the front, all real pretty. You got a little putter pouch right here in the front, as well as a decent sized compartment in the back here. I mean, you could throw discs in there, towels, disc retrievers, all kinds of things. You could put it in there. And you can see I can probably fit 3 or 4 discs in there. So let's hop up in here. Now when you open up the bag, then there's a lot of room in here, a lot. You have 2 Velcro pads right here. That way you can come back, stick them to the back of the wall. There you go. Now you can fit all your discs in here, and you can still get to this little putter right here. So you can have everything right there. So if you have a whole bunch of stuff, food, beers, water, whatever up here, jackets, doesn't matter. What you put in your bag's up to you. You can still have a ready to go putter slide. So what do you say we throw some discs in here? We'll see how many we can fit in the main compartment. I'm guessing 1 to 2 right here in the putter, and we'll see how many we can put up here, and we'll go from there. So we got 2 putters, we got an AVR and a deputy. I gotta tell you, it doesn't really fit 2 putters right there very well. Now once you stretch this thing out, imagine you can fit 2 putters in there. But I don't want to do that to this bag. It's not my bag, so I'm not gonna try to stretch that out. But you can fit 1 there comfortably. So let's throw some mid-ranges in here, some drivers, another mid-range, more drivers, got some more drivers and some approach discs. We will throw a slammer in there, and we need some more drivers. Okay, that feels like it. Okay, so that's about the max we're gonna get in there. We got 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 discs. So you can fit 18 discs, and that's with 4 You can hear my daughter trying to open the door. Oh, she's sticking her hands under the door. Goober. So if you don't have, I got 3 mid-ranges and a putt and approach in here, the slammer. If you don't have mid-ranges, you could fit a couple more discs in there, but with 4 mid-ranges and the rest drivers, you can fit 18 discs in here, and you can still get them in and out very easily. Plus your putter. And if you stretch that pocket out, you can get 2 in there. Now if you don't mind it, I don't want to push any more than that. If you don't mind it looking like that, you got 2 putters there. But let's see how many putters. Say you want to use the top as a putter. Unless you got a shirt or something in there, they drop down too low. So if you got a towel or something like that in there, you can put your putters in there without them dropping all the way in. 3, maybe 4. Let's throw a mid-range in there. Yeah, you can fit 4 discs in there if you really wanted to. If you really wanted to. And a putter. Now, the putter does not go all the way down if you have that thing jammed full of discs. I can tell you that. So, if you're somebody that's like me that likes to hold 2 putters in their hand, or if you cycle your putters or anything like this, you're gonna want to stretch this out. If this is where you're gonna keep your putter, you could easily just keep your putters up here on the top, and whatever your main throwing driver is, whatever you throw all the time. Let's see, what is this? Say you throw the Raider all the time. You can put that there. That can be your main driver slide. Like, I mean, it's your bag. You build it how you want to. You can even have 2 of them up there. It's whatever. The world is your oyster. But I can tell you, it's a little hard to get them in and out when you have this thing full of discs. So, although you can do it, I wouldn't recommend it. What I would do, if this was my bag, I would have 2 putters. I'd have a towel in there and some other things to keep it up. That way, whenever I put my putters in, they would stick like that. I would then have my main drivers, whatever they were, right there. And then I'd have the rest of my bag fleshed out with whatever I needed it to be. So, long story short, build your bag how you want to build it. But you can fit 18 in here. You can put 2 putters in this putter pouch. If you stretch it, you can put 2 drivers in there from Jump Street. You can put 4 up here in the top, or fill it full of stuff like towels, shirts, extra pair of underwear, socks, whatever you put in your bag. It's not a bad bag. I could see myself using this bag. If I was to be carrying a bag on the course and not taking my disc golf cart, I wouldn't mind having this bag. It's very open. It looks good. Let's see how it feels on the back. Oh, I like that. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. See it? See it? Quit looking at that and look at the bag. It's pretty good. I like it. It's not bad. But I can tell you, for 80 bucks, you really can't go wrong with this bag. Dynamic Disc makes very good bags. I have a few of them, and I haven't had any complaints with any of them. This one, if I had it, I wouldn't have any complaints either. If you get it, I don't think you will either. The only downfall to this bag, the bottom. But unless you get up over that $120 mark, you're not going to get a great bottom anyways. Dynamic Disc Sniper, go check it out. We hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications. Click this little guy right here next to my head. Subscribe right now. Check out a couple of these videos over here. You may see another bag review, disc review, one of our one brand, one rounds. We'll see you next time on In the Bag Disc Golf.